everybody. With support for Windows 10 ending very soon, there's a lot of speculation out there that Microsoft could pull access to Windows 10 installation media. While I'm kind of on the fence about that, I don't exactly think that's going to be the case. It does not hurt to have a backup copy of Windows 10 available should you wish to hang on to Windows 10. So in this video I'm going to demonstrate how you can download Windows 10 using Rufus, the same utility I use to set up my Windows 11 installation media. So today we have Rufus 4.11 pulled up here, and this is what it looks like when you start it up. Now I should note that if this is your first time running Rufus, you might have to go down here to Options or the Application Settings and make sure that updates are enabled. In other words, they're not disabled. This will give you access to this little down arrow next to Select. If you don't see this down arrow, check down here for those options. So we're going to click this button here and choose Download, and click on Download. We're going to choose Windows 10. We're going to select Continue. You have 22H2 available to download. So this is actually from May of 2023. We'll select Continue. You have Windows 10 Home Pro Education. Select Continue. I'm going to choose English United States. We'll select Continue. So here you have a choice of architecture. You can of course choose 64-bit or 32-bit. I would suggest getting a copy of both of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do 64-bit. And I'm going to select Download. And let's go ahead and download that. And we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so Rufus has finished downloading the ISO image. So if we were going to set up a USB installation media, we would actually go ahead and select our device, which this one here would not work. I'm not looking to actually set up an installation media right now, as I don't exactly need one. I already have one set up, but of course you would run through these steps here to set it up. Now I should note that with Windows 10 and Windows 11, when you're bypassing the Microsoft Elite Class requirements, as I call them, on computers that have classic BIOS, you would want to go in here and change this from GPT to MBR. Now you see here it says BIOS or UEFI-CSM. Some computers with UEFI firmwares do okay with this setting. However, some systems, like for example HP computers that I've found, don't necessarily like this. They won't detect the UEFI setup, and you have to install with MBR if you do this. So again, these two options here. But anyways, back on topic, we're also going to download the 32-bit image. So we're going to change this back to download and click download again. I'm going to choose Windows 10, 22H2. English US for me. This time I'm going to select x86. This is the 32-bit version. So we're going to save that. Okay, it's finished downloading the 32-bit ISO image, and it now has it selected if we were to set up our USB installation media. And I should note that by default it puts these images in your downloads folder. So in case you're wondering where they go, that's where they're at. They're in the downloads folder. So anyways, that's how you can download Windows 10 using Rufus. Now it remains to be seen how much longer this will be available. I'm thinking at least another year, because of course Windows 10 has extensive security updates for everybody. I mean, business and home consumers who opt into the service for an additional year. Now of course Microsoft very well could pull this, and There are other options out there, and that's something I'll have to cover in a future video. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.